Okay guys, today's lesson is how to make Brunswick stew using leftovers you have from pulled pork or anything else you have left in your freezer. All these coronavirus fanatics are actually making soups and stuff so they can stay at home and eat healthier. So what you're going to do is start with 6 tablespoons of melted butter and roughly a cup and 3/4 of chopped onions with a tablespoon of minced garlic. Now you're going to bring the onions to where they're a translucent color, to where they're starting to turn a little transparent. Let that heat up for a second. That'll take about 2 minutes. And after the 2 minutes, you'll see them start to loosen up and everything, and all the onions get to be wilted and all. Next, you're going to have 2 pounds of frozen corn, 1.5 pounds of frozen lima beans, 2 pounds of diced tomatoes, and 3 cups of chopped potatoes, along with this whole jug, 32 ounces of chicken stock. See if you can get down on that. You'll see how the onions start to turn color a little bit. You don't want them brown. We're not trying to caramelize them. We're just trying to bring out the sugars in the onions itself. And once that's been about a minute or two, you're going to dump in all your veggies. Now this recipe makes 8 to 10 bowls per serving, or per recipe. So you need to make sure you got a big enough stock pot to support it before you start all this. Some people do it in a slow cooker, which is what my grandma used to do, or a Dutch oven, but this is just the fast, easy, leftover way to do it. And I'm going to save a little bit of that chicken stock as a reserve because I always like to taste as I go. You can always add, but you can't take away. Rule of thumb in the kitchen. Gently stir. You don't want to mash up all the vegetables that are in here already. Turn your heat up all the way to high and bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, drop it down to a simmer, cover it, and leave it covered for 25 minutes.